Hey, good afternoon and welcome to Body Talk. This is Mike Thompson, and Body Talk is a program we have here on our GCA where we explore things having to do with health and wellness. And today we have Kim Trout, a wellness advocate for doTERRA, which is a essential oils type of thing. And maybe you have seen people out with the essential oils. You know, they smell very good, but it's not all about aromatherapy, right, as I understand. So in this half hour, we're going to explore a little bit of the uses and maybe the science behind some of this.
Yes.
So you know, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came across.
First of all, thank you for this opportunity to share doTERRA oils. I actually started as a wellness advocate about 3 years ago. A friend of mine said, hey, I've been using these essential oils and I think it's something that you could benefit from. Are you interested? You know. Well, at first I didn't know really anything about them, so I was kind of skeptical. Went to a class, learned a little bit about them, heard some people's stories as far as the results they've gotten with the oils, and it piqued my interest. You know, it got me curious there. So I signed up to be a wellness advocate to try them for my family, and shared them with the family for a while and got some good results. And then kind of, there's a business side to it too. Didn't really work much with people outside, didn't really try to work the business part of it, I guess, you know, just kind of, like I said, my family and I were enjoying good results from using the oils as far as some benefits for our health and everything. And 3 years later, here I am. I'm still using them, actually use them more today than I did for quite a while. About a year ago, I started noticing, well, actually over the past few years, I've noticed a little bit of antibiotic resistance in myself. You know, you go in with a sinus infection and they say, hey, we're going to put you on another level of antibiotic because the one that we usually give you no longer works.
So it's taking longer and longer for those things to work.
Yes, or they have to add another thing to it.
Right.
Steroids or a stronger antibiotic to it. And I really, you know, didn't like that.
Right.
So I knew I had the essential oils, and I thought, well, I've heard good things about them. I know how they're supposed to work. They go in and work on a cellular level, and maybe I can go this route and not have to go to the doctor as much, you know, or at all, maybe. Who knows? You know?
Right.
So that's kind of
worth trying, maybe.
Well, that's what I thought. You know, see what happens. So that's where how I got started. She shared them with me, so I share them with.
And they're natural and shouldn't be as maybe toxic as some of the pharmaceuticals.
Right. One of the things that you don't build up a resistance to essential oils because they are 100% natural. So yeah, I like that part of it. You know, a lot of us are trying to. It's another option, I guess. You know, so a lot of people nowadays are trying to find a more holistic, natural way to treat themselves rather than the pharmaceuticals, because like you said, you know, there's a lot of side effects out there that you've got to kind of be concerned about.
So it's not, you can use them for aromatherapy.
Oh yes.
Right?
Oh yes.
So what would be an aromatherapy use?
Okay. Well, if you've had a massage, you know, they use oils, essential oils for massages, so you get the benefit of the aroma of them. You breathe them in and they affect your body, as well as when they put them on your body topically. Essential oils can be used in 3 ways, which we just touched on too. Aromatically, you can put them in a diffuser, like I have a cool mist diffuser going here. I have peppermint and wild orange in my diffuser right now. Those 2 particular oils are good for energy increase and alertness. Peppermint's good for alertness.
Okay.
It has other things that it can also help with. If you have a fever, it has a cooling effect. You know, they have different uses that you can use them for. You can use them topically. You can apply them if you have a muscle. You know, you've overdone it in the.
No, is there some you should be careful with? Because I know back in the '80s, before I don't know, you saw any of this happening. In Germany, it was suggested, you know, for my sinuses, just to use a little peppermint oil, put a little bit on your tongue, and then woof, it just kind of cleared you up.
Opens you right up. Yes.
Right.
Yes, you always want to be careful with essential oils.
Because there's certain ones, like cinnamon, I don't know if you have a cinnamon, but like cinnamon oil, can burn you.
It's
imagine.
considered a hot oil, correct?
Okay.
So we have, like this is cinnamon oil. I'll let you smell it. You can taste it if you'd like.
That's all right.
Okay. What they have, a recommendation, we have catalogs that has a list of the oils in them. And beside the oils, it has an A for aromatic, T for topical, N for neat, and an S for sensitive. So if it says an S for sensitive, it's typically a hot oil or somebody who has sensitive skin.
Oh, okay.
And then they would want to use a carrier oil with that. And
to diffuse it down a little bit?
Yes, yes. If you ever put an oil on your skin and it burns, it irritates your skin, you immediately want to diffuse it with another oil. Now, doTERRA does fractionated coconut oil.
You wouldn't just wash it off with soap?
No, no. Water drives it in further and makes it worse.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yes, I learned that the hard way. Learned that the hard way. So, and you can use any oil that you have at home. So if you're at home and you're using cinnamon oil, yes, olive oil, vegetable oil, any just regular coconut oil. But yeah, fractionated coconut oil is something that we have that we recommend you use that with. So it's very good for that. You can take some of the oils internally. So you can do aromatically, you can use them topically or internally.
What's internally? Is that something where you mix it with water or put it in your drink, or do you just like take it directly?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Cinnamon, if you like the flavor of the cinnamon, just you can pop it in some water. Hot tea. I love cinnamon and hot tea.
Oh, that's what I used to do.
So
really
good.
Is for the sinus thing. Boil some water, put it in a cup, and then put a drop of that on top of it, and then you get that.
Right. You get the aroma of it, you get the flavor of it, the essence
that goes
of it.
through your sinuses.
We doTERRA actually has a peppermint oil, which, like I said, I have in my diffuser. When you're using an essential oil internally, you want to make sure, first of all, you have a certified pure therapeutical grade. Okay, so one of the things that put me to doTERRA is that
this is probably not what you would find at the pharmacy that you make candy out of.
No, this is a whole different level.
Okay, because I know you can get cinnamon oil to make candy.
Yes, you can get essential oils anywhere anymore.
Okay,
you know, like the drugstore has them, like you said, you know, for that. They also have them in with their perfumes and that sort of things. Now, essential oils are used in perfumes. That's where they began.
Right.
You know, perfume began, I guess I should say, with essential oils. But you want to be very careful when you're ingesting them because they are so pure and so concentrated. Okay. For example, doTERRA's peppermint oil, 1 drop of it is equal to 27 bags of peppermint tea.
Wow.
I fixed hot chocolate one time and put a drop of peppermint oil in there, and I was like, whoa! Talk about opening you up. Yes. So you have to, you know, you don't want to put a whole bunch in there because it is so concentrated.
Right.
You won't be
use
able to
sparingly.
use it. Yes. Yes. And with wisdom.
So, do you have like pepper oil? I mean, like.
Yes, we have black pepper oil. We have basil. We have thyme, rosemary.
I was thinking like, you know, the pepper you put in.
Yes.
Jalapenos and all that kind of stuff.
Well, we don't have
that. Would be more capsaicin,
yes,
I guess.
no, we don't have that. We have regular black pepper oil.
Okay, that's not exactly
black
peppery smelling.
I know.
Right.
Yes, yes.
A little more peppermint.
One of the things that you'll see is, let me see if I can find one that you can't ingest. Okay, Serenity. Okay. The way you tell with doTERRA whether or not it's a topical oil or it's one that you can ingest is it shows there's a supplemental facts box on the bottle. So if it doesn't have the white supplemental facts box on there, you don't take it internally. This one does not.
Okay.
Okay. So it's one that you can put it topically on you. It's a Serenity blend. It's or Serenity. It's a calming blend. If you get a little, you know, worked up about something, you can put it on you. You can just smell it, and it, you know, calms you down. You can use it as a perfume. A lot of people use it as a perfume. You can make your own perfumes, which I think is fantastic because you can, if there's a scent that you really like, you can put it in a roller bottle and make your own blend.
Is there an oil we could mix up to make mean people go away?
I don't think we've come up with that one just yet. Well, maybe Serenity and Balance actually might be a good one because that would, you know, kind of have a calming effect on people. It might make them be happy again. Or Wild Orange, elevate their mood.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what else can people use these things for except for being mellow or energy or sinus or?
Okay. One of the best things that I like to share with people is one of the convincing things that happened with me with doTERRA oils. You overeat a little bit and you get that kind of that like burning sensation through there, or you just feel kind of ugh because you ate too much for dinner, or maybe you didn't eat too much for dinner and you still get this.
Right.
So, you know, you go to bed at night and you're chewing those over-the-counter things that's supposed to help with all that stuff and not really getting a lot of good results with them. But doTERRA has a blend, if I can find it here, and I might not be able to find it right away, so that's fine. Oh, digestin. And it's called a digestive blend. This is an oil that you can drop under your tongue if you want to. You can put it on your tummy. You can put it here if you're having, you know, that burning sensation. You can put it right wherever it bothers you.
Right.
You can put it. You can put this diluted with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil on the bottoms of your feet, on a baby's feet, if they're having some discomfort there.
Okay.
If they're having some issues, you know,
Right.
upset tummies, or it helps regulate the digestive system as a whole. So you can use it internally. You could use it aromatically. I'm not sure you could get the best result with that way, but and it's a blend
That's
of oils.
not very strong.
No, it has a different taste to it. Yeah, and this also comes.
And you don't have like cod liver oil.
No. No, we don't have cod liver oil. This also comes though in a soft gel for people who can't. It does have a very strong taste, and I just do it because I like it. It gets in there right off the bat.
Just suck it up, buttercup, and do it.
I just do it, yeah. But doTERRA does. They do soft gels, and so you can take one of those.
About
Also,
a little bit smaller than your fish oil tablets.
now one of the things you asked, what else can you use them for? You can use them for cleaning. Lemon is a very good cleanser. It's when it's, you know, your pine sol, your lemon scented, all kinds of things have lemon in them to help with cleaning.
Right.
So you can use a lemon oil.
That's one thing I was going to mention is, I don't know, it may seem somewhat of a fad, but if you look around at the products that you're already using, you know, the peppermint, the eucalyptus, you know,
Right.
you find things that you treat yourself for colds and things, and it says you added eucalyptus. And there's other things, I can't think of them right now, but that are added to your already medications that help. So, you know, it's already in some of the products you use,
Right.
but this is stripping away the rest of the stuff.
Right. This is going straight to the source and getting it best. If I may, what we do in our classes, a lot of times I can share doTERRA oils one-on-one like we're doing right now. We can have a class where we'll have maybe half a dozen or 20 or however many people together. And we go through a little pamphlet like this, which is our natural solutions. And it kind of explains the history of doTERRA oils.
What's doTERRA mean anyway?
doTERRA means gift of the earth. So I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
If you stop and think about it, pharmaceuticals started as essential oils. This is where they started. And pharmaceuticals are less than 100 years old. Modern day medicine is. Now, I don't have anything against modern day medicine.
Oh, no.
But if I can do something natural, 100% natural, and
Might want to try that first.
Yes. And then if I need to, I go ahead and go to the doctor and say, hey, you know, I've been doing this for, you know, however long, and I'm not getting really the results that I thought I would get or that I wanted to get from it. Maybe it's time to go to the doctor and get checked out. I would never tell anybody, don't take your medicine,
Right.
just do this.
And I've experimented a little bit with the tea tree oil. You know, that's not necessarily, that's just something you pick up at the regular pharmacist or drugstores.
Melaleuca is fantastic. It's used for so many things.
Oh, right.
Yes. That's the other name for tea tree.
Okay.
Yes.
And then there was another one, I think it's like in the sleepy time tea.
Chamomile?
Yeah, there's chamomile and there's some other things that are more calming. So you've got a chamomile oil too?
Yes, yes. I believe they might actually be out of stock right now. They've had a rough harvest year. Yeah, the chamomile.
Okay.
So one of the things that I like about doTERRA is our oils come from where they are indigenous too. So if you get frankincense, it's going to come from the valley, from Jordan.
So why would you use frankincense?
Well,
I mean, there's, you know, those things, frankincense, myrrh, and
Right.
things you hear in the Bible.
Right. Well, to me, being a Christian, that speaks to me.
Mm-hmm.
If it was good enough to give frankincense and myrrh to the baby Jesus, then it's good enough for me, okay? You know, I'll just say it. Frankincense has a lot of healing properties.
Mm-hmm.
Frankincense, they do a lot of studies, and there's sites on the internet where you can go out and look up these studies to, they help our bodies to do what they're meant to do. They get in on the cellular level. The essential oils do, not just frankincense, but the essential oils get in on a cellular level and speak to our cells and help them to perform the way God meant them to perform.
Mm-hmm.
So frankincense has been used, it's used a lot in incense.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a frankincense incense that's burned. It's used in religious ceremonies. It has many different uses, yeah. Kind of has a different
Couldn't tell you what it smells like. It smells like that.
Yeah, yeah, I know, right? So, but now I forgot where I was going to go with that.
Okay, in your classes you go through the
in our classes we talk about how modern medicine began.
Right.
Okay. We talk about how the plants are protected. They naturally protect themselves. So like in this example here with peppermint, this is the peppermint leaf magnified.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the oil sacs that are on it that help to protect the plant. So if they're protecting the plant, they're naturally antiviral, antibacterial, and antiseptic.
Okay.
Naturally. So if they're that way for the plant, they're going to do the same thing for our bodies. So that's why they're good to clean with. You can make blends to clean with. One of the blends that doTERRA has is On Guard, and this is a very good cleaning blend. It comes.
So how would you use a cleaning? Do you mix it with water, or what do you mix it with?
With water.
Okay, and you put like a Mr. spray bottle or something?
A glass bottle.
That's different. It's not bad.
This is really good in hot tea too. This is one that I like to use when I'm catching a little tickle in the throat.
Yeah.
Or I think maybe there's a little something going on. I'll put that in my tea for a couple days or maybe a couple times a day and drink it with that. On Guard actually comes in, we have it in a toothpaste. We have it in a hand cleanser, a concentrated cleanser, hand soap. We have, I don't have the rest of mine with me because some of them are being used at home. There's a concentrated cleanser. There is a laundry soap. And you can put it in, there's actually On Guard soft gels. I don't believe I have any of those right now. I think I'm out of them. But you can, that's just one of the wide varieties for On Guard. It's very versatile. And it's one you can use in cleaning. I have it and lemon in a spray bottle with water to clean my countertops. You can put it with vinegar.
Yeah, vinegar's always been used
it's
windows
known
and everything.
Exactly. So you put a little lemon oil in with that, and it helps with that too.
Then the oil doesn't leave streaks and stuff?
No streaks, no oily residue. Let's do the wild orange. We did that.
Because you would think an oil would
Right. You would think
muck
so.
up stuff.
Because most of our oils that we use are synthetics. So when you use a synthetic oil, here, just rub your hands together. It doesn't leave a residue on your hands. And smell them.
Not after a while. Was that orange? Okay. And it doesn't, it's a deeper orange. It's not quite like, you just ate an orange.
Right.
It's a little bit different than that, but
because it
still
comes
orangey.
from the rind of the orange.
Right. I guess
So
it's
the oil
what?
it's cold pressed, distilled from the rind of it, or the peel.
Right.
Yes.
So what other, I guess, I don't know, ailments or conditions would you
Well, I
treat things with?
I have a friend whose daughter has, those little puffy things you're supposed to use when you kind of have a little bit of trouble breathing. She'd have to use the puffy thing all the time to help her out because she, have trouble. So how she got started with it was with Breathe. Oh, and my Breathe is not here because my husband has it. So doTERRA has a blend of oils called Breathe. Eucalyptus, peppermint. I can't remember all the ones that are in it, but it's a combination of oils that are known to help with your respiratory system. Okay. So what she did was she put a drop in there, and you can do the same thing with peppermint. Put a drop in your hand, and as my friend calls it, legal huffing.
Yeah.
And you breathe it in. And like you mentioned earlier with the peppermint, it just opens her right up. So she hasn't had to use her little puffy thing in about 3 years now because she's been using the oils. So like I said, to me, if I can go an all-natural route and get good results with it, I'm going to go that route first. And then if I need to go to the doctor, I go to the doctor.
Right.
A lot of people kind of, they think we're being kind of, oh, you're using all that stuff, but you're not going to the doctor and things. And it's not that way at all. It's just having the control, the option to have a little more control in my family's health.
Right.
That's what I like about it.
And some of the things I've looked at as far as getting things treated are sometimes dangerous to your liver and
right.
other systems, because your body has to get rid of the toxins that regular pharmaceuticals have.
Right. Some of the synthetic drugs or some of the synthetic things, I've had people say, oh, I don't like lavender. Well, when they smell, because they've smelled lavender perfume or lavender lotion, when they smell the real lavender, they're like, wow, that's nothing like I thought it was going to be. So, but it's the pure, natural. It's not.
So what would lavender be for?
Oh, lavender's used for a great many things. It's used in perfumes. It's an aromatic that helps to calm you down. I put lavender on the back of my neck at night before I go to bed. Nice night's sleep with that. Yeah, it's very good for that. It's used for other things also, like if you.
Now you wouldn't have like your small children acting up in a room and go in. Psh,
I put it on my
calm
dog
down,
before. I put it on my dog.
I have seen that at the pet stores. They have collars with aromatherapy type stuff.
My dog.
So it's not a joke.
No, it's not a joke. You can use it on children, and if you have a child who is really excited or easily excitable, and you're getting ready to go someplace, sure, why not? But just
maybe we should have some of these in the classrooms.
Well, there are classrooms that do this. My friend who lives in Indiana, in her school, every one of the classrooms in her school district has them. And
has one of these type of things
They
here?
have a diffuser like that with different blends that they use in it during the day when they do their testing, and they've seen test results increase and everything. I think there's a lot to that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that happen here.
Yeah, everybody, I think everyone in United States or whatever with the modern medicine are just used to the answer being in pop a pill and everything gets better.
Right.
And it necessarily doesn't come in pill form.
Right, not necessarily.
Can be your environment, and this is part of your environment.
There are different oils that can help with detoxing our bodies. If we've been exposed to like a heavy metal type thing, or you work, say, maybe in a garage, a car garage, and you work with have fumes.
Right.
Cilantro is a good one for that. It helps to cleanse the body of the toxins and things. So they have a great, and this is just a tip of the iceberg of what essential oils can do. One of the things I like about doTERRA is, and I wanted to share this, they have co-impact sourcing. So like I said earlier, they go to the source and get their oils from there. They're, I'm all for...
Would that be like South America and all those type of places?
Yes. Frankincense in Jordan. Vetiver coming from the Caribbean or in that area. They go to where they're indigenous to, and by doing that, they're getting the best quality of oils. They want to harvest them at the correct time so that they're at their peak. And all of doTERRA's oils go through third-party independent testing to verify that they are what they say they are. So if you have a bottle and it says it's lemon, it's gone through third-party testing, independent testing. And if it doesn't say, if it just says lemon, then that's what it is. If it says lemon and birch and peppermint, then that's what it is.
And there are some of those that
if there are fillers, they have it in there. But
there are some that are mixes that are for a particular thing.
Yes, they're blends.
Right. But you can get probably all the parts of the blend
individually.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, like Serenity Blend, we talked about that earlier. It has lavender, it has sweet marjoram, Roman chamomile, it has ylang ylang, and it has vanilla and sandalwood. And you can buy all those oils separately. And you can mix them yourself. So.
So you can put them on in the diffuser. How does that work?
I just put a couple of drops in there with a little bit of water and turn it on, and it just diffuses it out into the air.
Now, is that adjustable for time?
This particular one, yes. I can do it for an hour.
Because I see the light going on and off on it.
It can go for 15 minutes on. It can come on every 15 minutes for 30 seconds. Or I can set it to run for a full hour. We have newer ones. This is an older model. I haven't gotten one of the newer ones yet, but they have some that have different coverage space that they'll cover also, up to 1,000 square feet. You can put it in a room. You can put your wake-up blend, which would be kind of like what we did here with wild orange and peppermint in the morning. And then at night, do your Serenity and maybe vetiver, which are a couple of things that are to calm, and put those in and kind of help you get a good night's sleep.
Now, would you have something for the car?
As far as a diffuser goes?
Yeah.
Yes. You can buy them online at other places. doTERRA doesn't sell one specifically.
Right. Well, I wasn't sure if that's a good place to use them.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I have one in my car.
Is that the mellow version or is that the wake-up version?
Well, both. If I'm going long distance, I do the wake-up version. I put some wild orange on that thing and yeah, to keep me alert. Or, you know.
You're going into Columbus, driving in the big city.
I got a teenage boy in the car with me nowadays, okay?
Oh, you need some calming stuff there.
Calming and odor neutralizing. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, like we were saying before, stopping at the the White Castle burger place or something.
There you go.
Strong on the onions. Like,
yeah.
okay, you got to.
Let's put some purify in that thing, because wow.
Okay, so you've got the oils, and these would be like pills?
Nutritional supplements, yes. doTERRA has a very good lifelong vitality pack. It has your omegas for your heart. It has your mineral supplements and vitamin supplements. Very good. That's their #1 seller. You would think an oil company's #1 sellers would be in oil, but it's not. It's the vitamins. And then there's all kinds of vitamins that help with energy that go on the cellular level that get down there. Deep Blue is a very good one for aches and things like that. It comes in a rub, or you can take it as a supplement also.
Right.
You know, bone health, just what it says. For osteoporosis this day and age, all kinds of vitamins in there that help out with that. Digestion blends, and yes. One of the things you mentioned taking internally, you can take, if you have digestin and you don't have the gel caps and you don't like the taste of it, you can put it in a veggie cap and put a few drops in it and make your own.
Oh, okay. So they're just
capsule.
empty,
Yes.
empty
yeah,
capsules.
just an empty little veggie cap.
Oh, okay.
So you put whatever in there that you want.
And that's a natural thing. It's not plastic or whatever.
Vegetable capsules. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and you don't make these up in advance because they are vegetable capsules.
And the oil would make it.
It'll go right through them.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on the show, Kim. And I guess, how would they get in contact with somebody? Do you go onto the website and
yes,
look
I have
for
a
person?
website through doTERRA. They offer it free. It's mydoterra.com/Kimberly Trout. So they can do that. Or if somebody wants to get in touch with me through my email, it's kimtroutoilsforyou@outlook.com.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Well,
thank you.
Thanks a lot for coming on, and we'll look forward to you next month on Body Talk. Thanks for watching.